news that is coming in at the moment from back home, viewers. The Congress government's Khatakhat model of welfare delivery is now under the scanner, not for efficiency but for alleged favoritism. A 7.65 crore payment has been approved for the so-called guarantee scheme implementation panels, many of which are reportedly headed by Congress leaders. While panels get prompt clearances, flagship schemes like Griha Lakshmi face fund delays. The opposition is now calling it a guarantee for party men, accusing the state of sidelining the people for political payouts. With allegations of backdoor reward system growing louder, pressure clearly is mounting on the Karnataka Congress government. Let me quickly go across to my colleague Imran, getting us more on this. Imran, what more details do you have of this entire payout scheme? All right, we'll try and reconnect with Imran, my colleague, who is getting us more details. But clearly, troubles mounting for the Karnataka Congress as this entire Khatakhat model seems to be having exposed in the state. The Karnataka government has been accused by the opposition in the state of having no funds for people's welfare, but for their own political gains. All right, we have my colleague Imran back with us on the broadcast. Imran, what more details do you have of this? Clearly, there seems to be a lot of answering that needs to be done on part of the Karnataka Congress.
Well, the government says that it was promised as part of the manifesto to bring the guarantee schemes, and it was also given in the manifesto that if they come to power, in order to manage all these guarantee schemes, the Congress workers will be given tasks so that it will effectively be implemented across the state. Now, the Congress says that they have not hidden the fact that Congress workers will be given an honorarium. They don't call it as a salary, but an honorarium to carry out the guarantee schemes tasks across the jillas, panchayats, taluks, and there is different category of this, the amount which will be dispersed as honorarium to all these Congress workers. They allege that is the BJP, they also doing similar schemes for their workers. When they do it, it's called good work. When we do it, it's called as splurge. This is the accusation of the Congress. Now, the government recent circular says that 7.5 crore rupees has been dispersed for the Congress workers who have been working for the implementation of the guarantee schemes, and that's the reason why this was part of the promise, and it's been delivered, and nothing has been hidden from it. And it is already, they had announced it as part of the budget, and also during last assembly budget also money was allocated for this.
Right, Imran, any word from the Karnataka government yet on what the opposition has been charging them with?
Well, the Lakshmi Abbalkar, who is also spearheading one of the most important schemes for the women, is about Griha Lakshmi, and also about the 2,000 rupees for monthly for the women there. She's alleged that the BJP is always attacking the guarantee schemes. In fact, they were not in favor of guarantee schemes. But since the success of the Congress government, they have been also emulating and trying across the states across the country. So they should have no moral right to speak on these guarantee schemes or whether the Congress is dispersing or not. It's the same BJP also doing the same, giving money to their workers in different other states to different schemes. But when they do it, they allege it's a splurge, and they call it a waste of public money. But it's the same thing which they are doing, and there's nothing new about the Congress, and they have not hidden that fact.
Right, Imran, let's also tell our viewers who are joining us right now, this is the latest that's coming out of Karnataka, viewers. A political war of words erupted after 7.65 crores was released by the Karnataka government for Congress workers who've been appointed to Guarantee Implementation Committee. And now, of course, the opposition saying that the Congress government in Karnataka has no money for implementation of public welfare schemes and one of their flagship schemes, Griha Lakshmi, but they clearly have money for their own party men. And that is something that the Siddaramaiah government, has to answer on. But honorariums and sitting fee have been cleared by chairpersons, for chairpersons, vice chairpersons, as well as members of the party, with orders that were issued for advance payments as well for up to 3 months. That clearly now being questioned by the opposition, saying the Khatakhat model clearly seems to be for, your own party people instead of the citizens, instead of people. The promises that you have made, the BJP, of course, accusing the government of withholding funds from beneficiaries while readily allocating money to party workers who are serving as coordinators. So that, ladies and gentlemen, is the latest political war of words that has emerged in Karnataka. We will keep getting you more on this, but of course this is only going to intensify with the BJP now holding the Karnataka Congress unit responsible for this kind of situation that has erupted, where they do not have money, or at least they claim to not have money for people's welfare, but have money to give to their own party persons. We're also getting in more reactions, of course. Remember, we will keep getting you more and more on this, but at the moment, what we are getting for you is an update from Karnataka. Let's listen in to what DK Shivakumar, the Deputy Chief Minister, has said.
Said all things have been done, nothing. Whatever we have committed, we have kept in the budget and we will implement it. They are jealous of it. All of them said they could not do. The entire country is following the Karnataka model. Thank you.
Sir, Satish Jarakiroli has said that the sky won't fall, and he admitted that there is a delay in giving Gauralakshmi money.
Of course, we are going to give money on the basis of collection. That is what we are committed. 51 crores, 2 crores has been there in the budget. We will give. We are committed. We will give.
Sir, why won't
on Skytech, sir, on a Skytech, sir, it has been shifted from...
Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar there being defiant on being asked about this particular sum of money that has been released for Congress workers. Imran, you heard DK Shivakumar, he's not accepting. In fact, he just said that Congress's Khatakat model is being replicated across the country by various governments. So clearly the government not accepting what the BJP is charging them with, and that is not having the money for public welfare.
Well, absolutely. DK Shivakumar said that this is part of a budget. In fact, last budget also they had announced as a budget session that they had announced the money for it, and they have allocated money for the Congress workers. They're not calling it as salaries, but calling it as honorarium for maintaining the welfare schemes, implementation of the welfare schemes, and to have the door-to-door delivery. In fact, DK Shivakumar then also had defended, saying that they have enough money for it, even though the BJP is alleging they don't have money to pay for the guarantee schemes, but they have money to splurge on the Congress workers. An allegation strongly refuted by DK. In fact, he didn't take any further questions. One reporter asked him, like, what does he have to say about the allegations and some of the statements from the ministers that, and within the party that, there is not enough money for the guarantee schemes. Like Raya Reddy saying that some of those people who are getting the scheme beneficiaries should not have been getting it, and they are going to cut down on that. So all this, the DK Shivakumar said that he has enough funds for it, and the state is not in dearth of funds, and rubbish the BJP's claims, saying that there is that this money is a splurge of waste of public money.